Itu oke? Siap?
Datanya
Data.
angkanya teh ini tadi teh tuh kecepatan.
Oke, nanti pas pegang angka saya tahan.
Jadi di stop dulu.
Oke? Itu situ nulis ya sih data? Enggak ya?
Cuma ini doang. Indonesian rupiah.
Oke, nggak usah. Oke.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tifanil Oktafira. I'm a first speaker, and I'm here to argue a motion this House will believe that scholarship should only be granted on the basis of financial necessity. Okay, before we go any further, I would like to expose the point is, first, to decrease the number of uneducated children in Indonesia. Second, from financial aspect, why is scholarship important for people who need financial? Third, from social aspect, what's the profit for Indonesia later? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, first, have you know what is the scholarship about? So scholarship are grants in the form of financial assistance given to individuals that aim to be used for the continuation of the education taken. Scholarship in our country are seen from two aspects. First one, from the economic and social aspect, and why we agree that scholarship should given the basis of financial aspect. Same for my first point. Here are some points. My first point from economic aspect. So, to decrease the number of uneducated children in Indonesia. According to the data from the Central Statistic Agency, BPS has released data related to poverty in Indonesia based on the September 2020 National Economic Survey. It was stated that the number of poor people in September 2020 was 27.55 million people. The poverty line in September 2020 was recorded at Indonesian rupiah 458.987 capital per month, with the composition of the food poverty line and the non-food poverty line of 26.13%. In September 2020, poor household in Indonesia had an average of 4.83 household numbers, and most of them are caused by the limited amount of money to continue to higher education. That's why I believe that the scholarship should be based on financial necessity. Just like the next point, that why is scholarship important for people who need financial? Ladies and gentlemen, we do believe that in this world, not everyone has more or sufficient money to continue to a higher level. Therefore, the government has issued a scholarship programs that recipients don't have to worry about money. But can you imagine how many people in this world are not? We just take a sample and just take it from Indonesia. How many children don't go to school just because they don't have money or they even cannot afford healthy foods? That's why many of them choose to work as a laborer or worse instead of going to higher education. And that's why scholarships should be directed for them who cannot afford higher education. But surely you are wondering, why does Indonesian wants to give a scholarship to people? Is there any benefit later? Same as the third point. What's the profit for Indonesia later? The answer is, of course, and surely the Indonesian programs alone is in line with the mission to educate the life of the nation that indirectly Indonesia has carried out its obligation. But surely, maybe you ask again, what is the benefit? Automatically, the effect of Indonesia human resources began to increase and develop Indonesia from an economic point of view. So, from that, I agree with that motion that money is no longer a problem to continue education. And there is no longer any reasons not to go to school and be who you want to be. Remember the words of Mr. Sukarno, dream as high as possible, and if you fall, you will fall between stars. Thank you, judges, for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.